Hello? Come up. Come up here. Welcome. Today's tour that I led involved a lot of things that really interest me. The sort of fictions around biography, autobiography, history, psychogeographies, and memories, really, and involve objects, the onward sign and the lemon heads. I am actually genuinely very interested in location and sort of layering of history. So taking a tour around today, which is, you know, a 60-year later tour, referencing the Festival of Britain, one is actually very aware of communities of people gathering at a very different time, the Cold War, just after World War II. 60 years later, on this bright sunny day, you feel the ghosts. I don't mean, ooh, but, you know, just how places, you know, do sort of resonate with what has happened. And I like working with that and working against it and bringing in things from other temporal and geographical zones, really. The boredom threshold is something that I would feel needed addressing, you know, and that's why I would probably put in a few things that might be a little entertaining. But I also think I like the idea of things not being known whether they are intentional, I mean, whether they were put there by me or not. Starman, well, that's a kind of back to the future moment for me, because that was my future. And very different from the future as envisaged within the 1951 festival. The audience's response is always the very interesting aspect of doing anything in the live moment, because that really is the chemistry. You're sending something out and something's coming back. So anyone on the so-called receiving end is as active, I feel, as I am in my role. Gilbert and Sullivan and HMS Pinafore were chosen because of the location. Also because I think they're very witty, and they're also English in that sense of being topsy-turvy and also quite sort of prickly to authority. The lemonades, yes, well, that was for a bit of fun. Festival of Britain was described by somebody as being very yellow, and I loved the Idris lemon, the speaking lemon, that gushed lemonade. I only saw in a black and white photograph of the Festival of Britain, and I thought I'd like to reference that. So designed some hats, which my daughters very kindly wore, and had served lemonade, I thought rather brilliantly. Yeah. What makes a successful performance? What makes a gig a success? You know, it's not necessarily a musical. You know, it's not necessarily that people hit all the right notes. I'd say that what's interesting for me is that it happens in the moment, in the present. And so, for example, today's tour, there's a lot of preparatory work and quite a lot of script and notes, that really a lot that wasn't included because it was edited in the moment and according to what happened. That's one of the things that really compels me about it, this sort of idea you have this one occasion, and it is what it is.